How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in this video. A new PlayStation Plus offer has just dropped. We'll talk about that very minor offer, but if you're a fan of the game, it's something that you'll definitely want to take advantage of, and it's pretty notable, as it looks like Sony is deepening their relationship with Square Enix even more, so we'll talk about that. Very notable tactical RPG did drop today on PlayStation 5. Want to highlight that a little bit. The launch trailer has dropped as well. Forspoken, one of the games that got a more mixed reception this year, is getting its DLC in just a couple days. If you bought the digital deluxe edition of the game, that is already out. Along with that, a brand new patch has dropped and a brand new update. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, for those of you that are PlayStation Plus subscribers, even the Essential subscribers, you can now take advantage of Final Fantasy XIV PlayStation Plus reward, Aetheryte additional free destination. This reward is exclusive to PlayStation Plus members, providing an additional free destination. Aetherytes registered as free destinations allow you to teleport for free. Your free destination will remain effective for 30 days from the time of activation and can be renewed on the PlayStation Store as long as you retain membership of PlayStation Plus. So it'll be a new offer every month and it'll expire after 30 days. If you maintain your subscription, you'll get that again for 30 days. Typically, you would have to buy them for in-game currency, but you could get a free one by being a Plus subscriber. So that's another nice benefit if you are a Plus subscriber. Final Fantasy XIV is widely considered to be the best MMO on the market. It's incredibly popular these days, and given where Final Fantasy XIV was at when it initially launched, pre-Realm Reborn, and even at Realm Reborn, like, it wasn't a case of Realm Reborn dropping and it completely turned Final Fantasy XIV around. A lot of the Realm Reborn content that you initially start with, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. It starts getting really good as you get to endgame and as you get to the expansions. Remember that FF14, you can play it for free, including all of the base game content and all of the Heaven's Ward content. If you're talking about an MMO offering you quality free content, Final Fantasy XIV has to be like the best one, given that you got all of the base game, which again, isn't the greatest content in the world, but it's still fairly decent. And then you got Heaven's Ward as well, which is generally considered to be pretty darn good, and that's a sizable amount of content. So I wouldn't even be worrying about subscribing to the game right away until you clear the content from Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, because it is so sizable. So yeah, keep that in mind if you never played FF14. Just do also keep in mind, it's an MMO. First of all, it would be ideal if you either have a couple friends to play with or you just get involved into the community aspects of the game, and also clear up a couple weekends because it's a lot of investment, even if you just focus on the free content and, you know, you ultimately don't get the subsequent expansions after Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Endwalker, etc. There's still an absurd amount of content to do, so just keep that in mind. And again, for Plus subscribers, that new reward is available right now. Alright, moving on from that, coming from the Bearded Ladies, Miasma Chronicles is available today, and along with that, we got a brand new launch trailer for the game. It's a mature post-apocalyptic tactical RPG, and the Bearded Ladies had worked on Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, which saw a lot of comparisons to a title like XCOM. Miasma Chronicles, the tactical turn-based RPG from the teams at the Bearded Ladies and 505 Games, is available now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Epic Game Store. Join Elvis and Diggs, they are the two main characters, as they journey through a savage new America, searching for hope, purpose, and answers they might not want to hear. Physical editions including art book and Elvis's mine technician suit and Diggs's mine rescue shell will be available in Europe from June 9th and North America from June 20th. Currently, the game is only available digitally, so, you know, take that for what you will. The game is $49.99, so a little bit cheaper than your typical new release, but, you know, it's gonna be a game that has a decent bit of content, and right now, the reviews are coming in, and they are looking pretty decent. I checked last night, and I believe on Metacritic, it's sitting at like a 76? No, a 77. That is for the PC version of the game, but that's a pretty solid score, all things considered. It's not like the biggest release in the world, and a 77 is a totally respectable score. Softpedia noted Miasma Chronicles is one hell of a ride from start to finish. Although the package comes with a compelling story, my number one enjoyment was to find new ways to finish a fight faster, since I treated these as puzzles with complex solutions. Checkpoint Gaming said that Miasma Chronicles takes the turn-based strategy formula and throws on additional layers of stealth to enforce guerrilla warfare strategies. It largely succeeds in the goal, ensuring players take in their surroundings while taking out as many enemies as they can. They gave the game a 7.5, Softpedia gave it an 8.5, so relatively good scores, all things considered. And if you do want a darker narrative to go along with it, even though the two main characters, they do come across a little bit jovial in the content I've seen thus far, it looks pretty good. I will be starting this game later today. And, you know, it's going to take me a little bit of time to complete it, but I'll let you guys know my thoughts after I do finish up the game. But a 77 on Metacritic right now, maybe not one you want to pick up right away on day one, but definitely at least keep it on your wish list, and maybe sometime down the line check it out. Lastly, a game that it would have been very advantageous for you not to pick up on day one and get it at a deep discount, Forspoken. While there were elements of Forspoken that I liked, I thought the combat was incredibly flashy. I thought, you know, visually there were some really cool set pieces, even though, you know, some of the visual elements, like some of the textures, really left a lot to be desired, but ultimately, you would find it hard to recommend this game at $70, but, you know, 15 to 20 bucks, I think that could be a good price, and it is getting a new DLC, Forspoken in Tanta We Trust, and that'll be dropping in just a couple of days, although if you bought the digital deluxe edition, I believe it's available right now. A brand new post over on Square Enix's website notes, "Hi everyone, this is Takeshi Aramaki, the director of Forspoken, ahead of Forspoken and Tanta We Trust, which releases in just a few days. We've dropped a new update for Forspoken today. This update, version 1.20, enhances playability and introduces some new gameplay content. I'd like to walk you through some of the changes that are included. New gameplay features, everyone's favorite, Tanta's familiars. Instead of just showing up when Frey takes shelter at a pilgrim's refuge, these magical felines will now follow Frey out in the field and help with finding resources and mana. The next two features are geared towards those looking for an additional challenge. The first is a new consumable called a Storm Shard. By using this item at a specific location in the world, you'll be able to summon a nasty Breakstorm and face off against the giant nightmares. The second new feature for those looking to test their skills is the addition of a very hard difficulty setting. Under this difficulty setting, the following options will be locked to the following: spell switching slowdown, none; damage received, default; stamina recovery speed, default; automatic use healing items, off; enemy knockdown time, default; and auto evasion, off. In addition, the higher your battle grade, the more damage you will deal, and some of Frey's attacks and defense boosting effects will be less potent. While this difficulty setting is probably more appropriate for those who have reached endgame Frey, you can choose to play at this difficulty when starting a new game. Just choose ultimate mode when prompted. So that has rolled out. We've also introduced some new actions that expand Frey's already impressive magic parkour. The first is the ability to perform a quick mid-air jump. This is an extension of her basic parkour. The second new action is called Cuff Crush. When you leap over an enemy using magic parkour, you can hit the button to prompt to perform a powerful attack. It consumes half of Frey's stamina, so you can't spam it endlessly, but it has a high chance of knocking down enemies as well. So all that content has rolled out, and even more than that, but that is the most notable stuff. Again, Tanta We Trust, which launches on May 26th, and if you already own the Digital Deluxe Edition or the Digital Deluxe Upgrade, you'll be able to download and play starting May 23rd, 6 a.m. Pacific time, so that is live right now. Again, a game I wouldn't recommend at $70, but 15 to 20, maybe 25 at most, is actually a price that I would probably say, you know, might be worthwhile at that price point. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Final Fantasy XIV getting a PlayStation Plus offer reward. Check that out, and that'll be a new monthly offer for PS Plus. Miasma Chronicles is out today. A launch trailer for that has dropped, and new Forspoken patch and free update is live right now, along with the In Tanta We Trust DLC for those of you that have the Digital Deluxe. If you don't have it, ultimately, it'll be dropping for everyone on this Friday. That'll be doing it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.